Yeah. Cursing.
Don't say that.
We just had a hearing before Judge Boasberg, and our position is even more clear at this point. We had serious concerns going into the day that the government violated a federal court order. Today did nothing to dispel it. If anything, it reinforced that our view that the government may very well have violated this order, perhaps even knowingly violated. We will ask the judge to order the government to get these individuals back. You know, I think there's a very serious question about whether a federal judge can ever order a foreign government to do something, and that, you know, the answer is generally no. But here I think we're in a very different situation factually. This essentially is like El Salvador acting like a private prison, holding these individuals, and it appears that the U.S. is paying for it. So the U.S. essentially has constructive custody over these individuals, and there's no question the U.S. has leverage to get them back. So we hope that Judge Boasberg will push very hard to get these individuals back. I don't know how long they will be able to last in a Salvadoran prison. There's a lot at stake in two ways. One is the use of the Alien Enemies Act. It has only been used 3 times in our country's history, all during declared wars, the War of 1812, World War I, and World War II. Congress could not have been clearer that it can only be used where a foreign government or nation is in a declared war with the United States or is invading. This is ultimately then a fundamental question of separation of powers. The president is simply thumbing his nose at Congress. Congress has said when you can use the Alien Enemies Act, there must be individual due process. If a person does not believe they're a member of the gang, can show that, then they're not subject to the proclamation. Yet the administration has not only invoked the act in an unprecedented, lawless way, but they have refused to give individuals the opportunity to show that they're not actually part of the gang. And so we don't know all the individuals who have been removed so far because the government did it in secret and in fact signed the proclamation in secret. But, you know, I would caution people to accept at face value the administration's characterization of all these men. Because what this case is about is using a wartime authority during peacetime. And think about the implications of it. The government is saying it's unreviewable for a federal court to look at whether we've designated a particular group as a threat and we use the Enemy Aliens Act. Well, think about all the different groups throughout American society over the years that have been designated as serious criminal organizations. If the government has this power and the president has this power, any group of people could all of a sudden be designated enemy aliens. The government's position is the courts could not review that. They could be in a minute's notice on a plane and put in a Salvadoran prison.